Would you like me to personally show you how to find an extra $5,000 to even $10,000 in your store in 15 minutes and show you how to get your store to the next level? It's true, I can do it. I'm Kathy Donovan Wagner, the retail maven. And when I opened my stores up a long time ago, I was so successful right out of the gate. I thought, gosh, this retail stuff is so simple, it's so easy. And so then opened a second store, and instantly everything got harder and the economy changed, and I know you've been affected by the economy too. And what I found was that I didn't have any tools to fix anything. What had worked before did not work again. I realized I didn't have the tools I needed to really succeed at retail. And I just kept thinking to myself, there's got to be a way to do this, right? And so I dug in and worked with experts, and we were so close to bankruptcy after opening that second store, but we were able to turn everything all around and was able to open a third store, and it was just fabulous. And then I found that I so loved working with people, helping them to be so successful, that I sold my stores. And now for almost 20 years now, I've been working with other retailers, helping them to be more successful. Because what I am so passionate about is that I made tons of mistakes, and I just don't want you to, right? I cracked the code for successful retail, and I want to share it with you. That's really the bottom line. You see, what I know for sure is that most retailers are making mistakes. They are. I'm sure you know that about yourself. And so I can explore these on the call. And these mistakes, well, what I do is I help identify them and then stop the leaking, because that's what's happening. Money is leaking out of your store, or actually I should say leaking out of your pocket. That's the problem. So here's how the process works. Step 1, we're going to talk about your sales. Step 2, we're going to talk about your inventory. Step 3, we're going to talk about your marketing. And then step 4, we're going to talk about your team. You see, there's an art and a science to retail. And what I know for sure is that you opened your store because you are crazy passionate about what it is you do, right? What I find with all the thousands of retailers I've spoken to now over the years, that between my team and I, oh my golly, like tens of thousands of retailers. And what we find is that they're really good at the art part of it, but not so good about the science part of it, because there is a science, there's a code, if you will. And all successful, profitable stores, independent stores, have benchmarks that they consistently hit. And what are those, right? I mean, that's what I couldn't find that information anywhere. I've been in retail now over 30 years, and I know what they are now. And I learned the hard way, and I don't want you have to do that. I want you to get on an escalator to success. That's what I want. So we're going to get on the call. We're going to do the strategy together and set it, and it's not going to cost you anything. And we'll do it in like 30 or 40 minutes. I will show you how to find $5,000 to $10,000 in your store. I will, absolutely. All you have to promise me is that you will commit to this 100%, because this isn't looking, I'm not looking for people who are looking for a quick fix bullet. I mean, you know what I mean. I mean, it's like, you want to change, you want to lose weight, so you join the health club, but then you don't lose weight because, right, you have to do the work. So again, what will happen on this call is that you'll see what the work is that you have to do. I'll point it out to you very clearly. You're going to see where the holes are in your business. You're going to see where those $5,000 $1 bills, where they're at, and how to put them in your pocket right away. Like, seriously, right away. It happens every single time. I'm going to show you how to get your team all on the same page, because I find that that's where money is leaking out of. How much inventory do you have and is that the right amount? What are your sales now? Like, there's benchmarks for different levels of stores. And I know that you want to get better. I know you want to make more money and be more successful and get your store to the next level. So what will happen at the end of this session, when I show you where this money is, when we've identified what the strategy is and what steps you can take right away that will have the biggest impact on your business, then what will happen is the first option, you'll take value from our call and you'll decide to start implementing it away. And if that's the case, that's fabulous. And I wish you so much success. The second option is you'll take value from the call, and because you want to get results much faster, you'll want to talk about working with us better. We've worked with thousands of retailers, helping them to get more success. And I'd love to have you as one of our clients in our Profit Breakthrough System. It works. We show you how you can make more money and get better sleep. The third option, and this almost never happens, is that you might decide that you've wasted your time. And so we will instantly send you $300. That's right, $300. I respect your time and I understand that it's very valuable. So if it's a complete waste and you gain nothing from this, you get $300. If you decide you'd like to stay with us, and if you decide you'd like to join our Profit Breakthrough System, oh my gosh, it's just fabulous. If that's the case, you can expect to stop feeling like you're spending all of your time putting out fires in your store. I used to feel like, I can remember putting my hand on that back door, not wanting to open the door because, like, what catastrophe or crisis was I going to walk into, right? You're going to be able to sleep better because you're going to be on your way to finally running your store instead of your store running you. Yes, I know. I've been there, done that. And you're going to make the money and have the success you dreamed of when you first opened your store. That's what's going to happen, right? So you might be wondering why it is that we're doing this and why it is we'd offer you $300 if this isn't of any value to you, which, like I said, it's never happened, but I respect your time. So the reason is that I'm genuinely passionate about helping independent retailers. I was there. I don't want it to take you the time it took me to get to where I am. That's the thing. That's the reason. But if we get the feeling that you're just looking for a magic bullet, or you're complaining that you want things to change, but you're not willing to be open-minded and look at things doing things a different way, right? Because what got you here isn't going to get you the next step. Or if you start whining, well, then you're going to be out, right? Because the worst thing that can happen is for you to get a consulting session, which is custom tailored to your situation. That's the worst thing. That's the worst thing, right? The best thing that can happen is that you and I and our team, we hook up together and we start working on helping you achieve everything you dreamed of when you started your store. So I'm doing this because I know that your store is your biggest dream ever. And if the store tanks, then you're going to feel like a failure, probably just like someone else told you that you would, right? I also know that many retailers have their house on their line for their store. And I just want you to have access to the knowledge to make sure that your house is safe, the collateral you have for your loan is safe. That's what I want. And the third reason is because, honestly, I've been through, with clients, I've been through the last recession. And in retrospect, I saw it coming much sooner than you ever read about it anywhere. And you guys, I'm just really afraid that that's happening again now. I am positive it's going to come sooner than later. And all of our clients ended that year with more cash in their pocket than they had the year before. And it was because they knew exactly what to do. And I want to give you that strategy. I was where you were, wanting to get to the next level and knowing that there was this code to crack, and what was it, right? So that's why I'm doing this. That's it. That's the real reason. I really want you to succeed, and you just need to know these. We just have to get the strategy put together for you. So let's say that we're on the call and you love the strategy that's mapped out for you. You'd probably want to work with us for a longer period of time, right? So now if that's the case, what I would do is that we'd mentor you to help you take your store to the next level, to make more money, and to truly live your dream life. Really, seriously. My fee for this is, of course, thousands of dollars depending on the intensity of the work and how you want to do it. We work with retailers in a couple different ways. But what I want you to do is think about the improvement that will happen in your life. Think about this. So I invite you to stop for a second, take a breath. What I'm going to share with you is what happened to my life and what we've seen happen to clients' lives. Imagine no longer having your heart race when the phone rings because early in the morning, because you're not freaked out that it's a team member calling in sick and that then your entire day is just gone out the door, right? Imagine being excited to meet with your accountant because you already know what happened and there aren't any surprises, right? That can happen for you. That can happen for you. Imagine bringing in more profit than you ever thought possible. Imagine being able to go on vacation without having to worry about any calls from the store. So you're enjoying yourself the whole time for 2 weeks, and you come back and your desk is clear, the mail is open and it's sorted with a few highlighted questions on your desk. That's fine, right? That's understandable. And then you walk out on the floor and you see that new shipments have come in and everything was tagged and put up and they're selling already. And your team member comes up and greets you with a hug and says, hey, so this is the fantastic event we did last weekend. It was incredible. And you know what else? We also had so many great responses to all the posts we did on social media, and we're up 11%. We beat the goal you set for us by 11%. This is the life you dreamed of when you opened your store. And this is the Retail Maven store. It is. It is. So what I invite you to do to get this customized, personalized strategy for you is to click on the button below and schedule, well, actually what it is, you have to apply to have a breakthrough call, because what we want to make sure that we have the information we need and that we can talk to you, that we'll be able to help you. So what will happen is that my team and I will then speak with you in the time that you schedule exactly for. I'm so excited to help you with that breakthrough call. And again, I am so sure about this incredible value that we're going to be giving to you that if it doesn't work, don't forget that I'm going to send you $300, no questions asked, for sure, for sure. It's an amazing return policy, right? So that's why it's incredible that it's incredibly important, I mean to say, that you take action on this right away. Because as you can imagine, there's only so many hours a day. And when we've offered this before, we've gotten such an incredible result. And I want you to be able to get your time with us. So apply right away and let's get going, right? Because this is for you. If you've tried other things and it's failed, right? It hasn't worked because you didn't have the one-on-one help and accountability you needed to get to where you wanted to go. Or this is for you if you have tried to do this on your own and you failed. I love that Maya Angelou quote that says that when you know better, you can do better. That's what the point of this is. The other thing is a future fan once said to me on the phone that the reason why she decided to sign up for the call, and then she became a client actually, she said, I am so sick and tired of pushing that rock up the hill by myself. She said, there's got to be a better way. And there is. There is. It's this breakthrough call. Sign up now. Right this second. Happy retailing.